something of that nature. If you have a Morning Star, Morning Star low key is one of the best items in the game. Because you're getting bleed and some of the best posture damage, and the move set was buffed a lot because maces were very weak at launch. Iowa's great. Hell yeah, Cammy. Yeah, not my vibe, but Iowa is a really great album. People Equal Shit is one of the best album openers I've ever heard. Like, I'll give them credit for that. I would rather listen to Slipknot than Limp Bizkit. So I'll give them that as well. But it's just not particularly my vibe. Metal, I'm one of those people that just I've grown up listening to metal since I was like wee young. Like wee young. Like it's been over like 35 years of metal in my life. And I've kind of gotten to this point where like with metal, I am like looking for like the most disgusting, most filthy, most raw, just intense sound I can find. I love this playlist. And Slipknot wasn't quite there for me. Like I was in my Napalm Death phase when Slipknot was coming out. I'd probably pick Toxicity as my best of all time. You can listen to every song on that album all the way through. They're all perfect in your opinion. Dude, Deer Dance. Deer Dance is fucking intense. Deer Dance is fucking intense. Like, low key, I think Deer Dance is probably the best song on that album, Cammy. A lot of people like there's definitely some good tracks on that album. I agree with you. Toxicity is one of the greatest albums of all time. Because, like you said, every single track on that album is a banger. I'm a huge Deer Dance fan. On that album, Deer Dance is like, oh man, I absolutely love Deer Dance. Yeah, dude, that Crucible Night in the Mountaintop Catacomb almost made me rage quit. I was thinking about Serpent Hunter. Serpent Hunter is really good, Tuna. Serpent Hunter is really good for poise damage, Tuna. I would back you up on Serpent Hunter as a decision. People still speedrun this game with Serpent Hunter, Tuna. Like, Serpent Hunter is really good. Yep, Shifty, thanks for the suggestion, Shifty. Never liked System of a Down, never got their music. Oh, Tron, I loved it. System of a Down is a weird band. How I say that, like, I frequently say you're supposed to put music first and messaging second in order to, like, make a good band and, like, a good music. You need music to be your foundation, and then you add the messaging on top of it. I feel like System of a Down, they cheated. They cheated because they made music and the message equally the priority. And, like, they break my whole, like, viewpoint of that conundrum, because I frequently say that with a lot of bands. When you go to like here's an interesting thing I'll say. Like, if you go to like Christian bands and satanic bands, I think they both kind of suck because they're both putting the message before the music. I'm here showing up to listen to music. Like, I'm like, dude, the message, I'll take the message afterwards, but like, give me a good rhythm, give me a good melody, give me some interesting harmonies, give me some interesting song structure, take me on a journey. Like, I don't care what the message is, just take me there, and then I'll listen to what you have to say. You tend to lose me Because your message is first and not the music. But with like system, I feel like they put the messaging and the music equally forward. So as I was like listening to system, I get really engaged with their sound and their music. And at the same time, I'm paying attention to the messaging because the messaging is quality. The messaging is good. The lyrics are very well written. The vocals are very interesting in front of your, like, you hear them in the sonic spectrum. They're like in your face. They're like right here. And like it's right there. Like you can't avoid it. And I really like System because they're like, to me, they're an exception to the rule. And I really appreciate exceptions to the rule. And yeah, Boney M is one of the classic great acts, Lady Justice. They're responsible for some hits that like most people don't even recognize, like Boney M. Most people don't know who Boney M is, but like, yeah, their catalog of actual banger hits is like huge. Going to New Game Plus 2, any tips? New Game Plus 2 isn't that difficult if you got through New Game Plus 1 shifty. I would say the scaling, you won't feel it till about New Game Plus 4 or 5. So enjoy, just have fun. Dude, Rasputin is so good, lady. Right, that's on the playlist. Oh, totally goofed that up. Yeah, I love how you just start running with like no fanfare. Yeah, the new game scaling isn't too bad in the game until you start hitting later levels. Typically, the Souls titles with New Game Plus worked on like a flat percentage. Where it's like, oh, here's just a flat percentage that we're going to bolster everything each new game cycle. Whereas in this game, there's a lot more manipulation in the curve. Because early game bosses get more scaling and late game bosses get less scaling. So like Margit gets like almost like 4 times the health in New Game Plus. But like Melania just gets like a little bit. Yes, I do. I do, lady. As long as people don't spam links, totally cool.
And I can also that you're not then wine. I am caught.
Oh, rock and roll, Lady Justice. I would definitely say you might want to save the link for maybe in between runs if you catch me. I'll be able to save it a little bit easier when I have a hand free. If not, I usually have a pretty good memory for going back through the VOD and catching things. Really deep weeb phase. I think everybody kind of goes through a little bit of a weeb phase, especially in this community, like the gamer community. Yeah, we're at Celia Skip. Uh, Weed haze. This was back when I found the Japanese drummer group called... I'm familiar with Kodo because that is a type of drum. They had a collab with a guy called Ezo Tomita, and the above song is the one that really stuck with me. Gotcha! Dude, Kodo drums are legit. Good morning, Mikey. How are you doing today? Oh, that's a first. Never stuck on that barrel before. Doing good. Got some good sleep. How about you? Sleep was iffy, but it was a good night. It was a good night. Kind of had a rough night sleeping last night. And it happens. But I was waiting to get back to this run all night, so I'm really happy I'm back playing. Oh, I get under, dude. I don't know what, dude. I'm kind of the same way, Mikey. I prefer a cold room with layers of blankets as opposed to a warm room when I go to sleep. Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm the same way. I love it. Doesn't have to be like cold, but like, you know, a little on the brisk side. And then that way I can layer up with some extra blankets. Dude, that's the thing. If it's too hot, man, and you take all the blankets off, you're done. You're done. There's no more you can do. You're done. But if it's cold, you can always put an extra blanket on. And then you get that nice heavy because you got all the layers. It's nice and heavy. No, I get it. I'm totally the same, Mikey.
Welcome. Well, are you please? I'm hungry.
I just literally always want to be playing this game. Like last night even, I was looking at like indie games and it was all like methadone. It was like, what is going to get me to stop playing Elden Ring? So I couldn't sleep with the windows open, period, lady. I used to do it when I was a kid, and somewhere along the line, I started getting really paranoid about windows being open and not being awake. That was a gold deck that's left.
This way, tarnished. May I have a word?
I would only sleep with my windows open if I'm a few floors up. I am a few floors up. I still don't sleep with the windows open. My room on second floor, so maybe it's easier. For me, if I was like on a lower level, I definitely couldn't. Yeah. For sure. Even at a higher level, I still have a hesitation to do it. For me, I get really paranoid about sleep. This whole concept that like you shut down for 8 hours and have no idea what's going on around in the world around you totally creeps me out. So I kind of have like a routine before sleep. I love how I have over 30 hours of music in this playlist. And 2 mornings in a row, Karma Chameleon plays. Oh, it's an amazing song, Justice. It's just I thought about it because yesterday Big Tuna was like, I totally wouldn't expect this on a Lumi playlist. I think one thing that I think everybody will probably eventually get accustomed to is you just should expect anything on this playlist. Because like I've said numerous times on here, I do not believe in guilty pleasures. If I think it's a good track, it's a good track. And thanks for the good luck. And for some weird reason, Flop, I don't know why. I need to get to the bottom of it. First redemption of the day just doesn't work anymore. And then it works after that. So I think there's a way I could redeem you your points. So it might just be I have to redeem the first one of the day. Like I'll redeem the first one of the day before everybody else when I first log in, probably. But how are you doing, Flop? Thanks for the luck, and always nice to see you. Yeah, and I don't know what it is, Lady Justice. It's just like the past week, my like alert notification things, the first one doesn't load in, and it's just always the first one, and then after that, they all work fine. But it's weird. Like, so I think it's just when I start stream, I might just do a redeem real quick and get the broken one out of the way. Did Boy George win a season of Celebrity Apprentice? For some weird reason, I feel like I remember that being a thing. At one time where Twitch had this glitch where I would be shown as online, but none of my messages in chat showed for anyone else. And it was just in the chat and whispers there. Yeah, I've had some weird issues with chat myself. There was one day where I could type in chat, but whenever I hit enter, it just never posted. Oh, that's weird. That's weird, Justice, if you had to reset your PC to fix Twitch. Another thing I've also started to notice and I wanted to figure out is, like when you're setting up channels and you can like set its like, resolution and frame rate. I've come across channels where I can't reduce the resolution or frame rate. Like it's stuck at 1080p 60 frames per second and there's no way to reduce it. Because I have a tendency to have a lot of tabs open and I will manually de-res them and then upscale them as I'm watching them. I don't like the auto adjusting one because sometimes it'll leave ones in the background running at high resolution and frame rates. So, but yeah, some streams, they're just like locked at 1080 60. And then I came across one stream that was locked at 1440 60. And I'm like, how the fuck are you streaming above 1080 on Twitch? It was weird. And I couldn't reduce it from 1440. It's weird. I believe that being really annoying, Lady Joe. Anything that makes you have to keep resetting your PC is annoying. Yeah, that sucks, Justice. And I got the weather event. Been happening a lot lately. Maybe it happens the first time you ride into Altus. I lost time on that DTS. I got caught. Yep, who knows anymore these days. I also feel the same way about Windows. Like I had this bug that was going on forever. Windows updated and then it stopped. And it's like, did they fix it? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, dude, I love pistachios. And pistachios are really healthy for you if you balance them within your diet. They're really healthy for you. Pistachio ice cream is some of my favorite. Yeah, exactly. Unsalted, just nice raw pistachios. I don't know why that happens so much. I thought I rolled. Luckily, it was at the beginning of the fight, not the end. Chocolate pistachio ice cream is your go-to among other flavors. My go-to, butter pecan. But I can't fit butter pecan in my diet anymore. No! Learned the lesson of being too far forward that time. Okay, we're gonna get a practice on Radon and then we're gonna reset. Oh, it's so good, Lady Justice. Single cycle. Pork rinds are really good. And dude, pork rinds are right in my diet. No carbs, no sugar.
Wait, I see. I see it now. Humans all lose their wits eventually. How could this? Was my whole existence just...
Oh, I agree. I know, I agree, Lady Justice, with the, on the MSG. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of pepper. Pork rinds, yuck barbecue. This is easily one of the greatest songs ever written. Easily.
Smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear.
Hell yeah, Casey. This is, it is.
Title to the God you breached.
I totally messed this up. How are you doing, Casey? Sorry for the focus, but Stormvale is Stormvale. Woo! S tier songwriters, oh, for sure, dude. Every track they've released, banger. You just finished it? Nice. Yep. Definitely had to laugh at the picture. And I needed to remember to save and quit. That was me being a dummy. I was thinking about your run. I was thinking about your run in the picture of the Snow Angel with Radagon. Single cycle Godric. Oh, and I guess we're taking an ad break. Sorry, I missed the notification for you guys. But it looks like we're making progress to Lindale. Weather event was on and then it went off. Here's an interesting factoid for people that they might not know about. I was talking about this on Big Tuna's stream last night. If you look at the bricks inside Lindell proper, not these, but when we get into Lindell proper, each brick in the stonework is actually a different color. And Lindell is not white and gold, it's actually rainbow and gold. Might be kind of hard to notice in the speedrun. But when we run through the city proper, you might be able to see it. And up by where Gold Free is. But what it actually looks like, if you look at it up close, is that the city is made out of rainbow stones, and they've become faded over time. Yeah, and that's what has me really excited to think. And someone has a mod for it, Tuna. Someone modded it in of what the city would look like if all the stones were rainbow stones. And it's like the whole city is like vibrant and glowing and lit up and everything. It looks really interesting. Yeah, it's hard to see, but if you look at this stonework, each stone is a different color. Like you have blues, yellows, reds, oranges, greens. Yeah, I can kind of see that. That's a good question. To be completely honest, the only thing I really know about the pumpkin heads is my assumption that they're being punished. I don't think the helmet is like a pleasant thing. I think it's kind of like the pyramid head, in where it's like almost like a capital punishment to have the helmet. I'm also thinking it could potentially be to hide something about them being omen, but I really haven't looked all that much into the pumpkin heads, to be honest. Definitely something I'll want to check into. Okay, that's gold free down. Now it's time for the real boss. Oh, hey, what's up, Vulcan? How are you doing today? Cool, Tuna. Cool. I might even do a deep dive later. How are you doing, Vulcan? Got another one cycle Radon. So that's definitely becoming normal now. And that's good. That feels good. I'm doing great. Doing great. Had a good night last night. Didn't sleep too well, but had a good morning, waking up and everything. And we got a one cycle on Radon. So that the fact that that's becoming more normal, like I said, I don't want to dictate my mood with how the speed run's going, but it's going good. I hope you're doing well. I hope your day's not too busy. I know you're probably working today. Ah!
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Okay, now we get to try the new skip through mountaintop.
Allow me, you are unprevented. The thorn, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you. Shall I let my hand share them with me? Your thoughts.
what's up, Legend of Waffles? I'm counting down the days to Sunday till when I can have my waffle. Stream's going great. Stream's going great. Morning's going good. How's your morning? Going all right, settling in a new place. Nice. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Are you happy? I hope you're happy with the move. I know sometimes moves can be stressful and sometimes moves aren't always what you want. But I hope everything's working out. I hope so too. Out of the normal moving, but everything went fine? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Because, yeah, sometimes moves are planned. Sometimes moves are a little unplanned. Oh, well, I'll do it for the band that was playing prior. ZZZ, band from Chicago. A simple 4-piece outfit, drummer, bass player, saxophone player, and electric pianist or keyboardist. The pianist is a female who does vocals, and the saxophone player is the male vocalist. They're from Chicago, a really cool band. I don't think they're together anymore. I saw them live with Sleepytime Gorilla Museum back in like 2003, I want to say, and a really special concert I was at, and turned me onto the band. Really good band. Yeah, well, 4 Z's. ZZZZ. I kind of abbreviated one less Z. But yeah, ZZZZ. Yeah, they got the full, all their whole, like, collection is on Spotify. You can also find it on YouTube Music. But yeah, kind of an underground act out of Chicago. Really good. Really cool vibes. Dude. I remember talking to Vulcan about that one time. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. Really like them a lot. I would call them Sleep or something to abbreviate into a single syllable, but there is a band called Sleep. And then there's Sleep Token, Sleepytime Gorilla Museum. Have I hit a 1-hour Godskin duo yet? Godskin duo I've gotten, I think the best I got was like 61 minutes. It was like just over an hour. That's a big threshold I'm trying to push for. So really cool that you're talking about the threshold I'm pushing for. I feel like if I had a cleaner early game with Radon today, I might have been able to get a 1-hour Godskin duo, but I think I also need to work on my line work a little bit in the early game. And then the past couple weeks, I've had some issues with Morgott, so my end game line work is kind of slipping a little bit. And I just added this new part of the run coming up. So I don't know the optimal line yet because I haven't done it on the clock and I haven't started chasing golds yet on the split. So I don't know exactly what's going to be the best line coming up. But I ran it like maybe 20 times last night. So I think I've got a good idea for the line I should be running. When did I play Liza P? It was either late November or December. Shifty. I have the VODs up on YouTube, and that would be like a good tell as to when I played it. Because I usually upload, if I do like variety streaming, I'll upload the VOD like the day after I stream. Okay, so here we go. This is where we're going to try this new route, and it is going to either be cool or it's going to suck. Okay, I need better stamina management around here. Okay, that was not the intended way it was supposed to work, but it kind of janked, so I'll take it. I'm working on practicing because on Speedrun for the bounty this weekend. My fastest so far has been 42 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I haven't played the demo yet. I've been watching some of your runs on that, and you've been doing pretty good. At first, like, I know how it is. Like, at first, you were doing a lot of poking and prodding at the game and kind of like, admittedly, you know how it is. You play a little sloppy just to see what happens. But I've been watching you refine and, like, tool that speed run together, and yeah, for sure, you're doing it up. Okay, Schrodinger's beetle. Kept Mittens at 32 minutes. Yeah, man, he's zooming. Yeah, no, because yeah, I haven't been doing this a long time either, Waffles. And speak of the devil. How's it going, Captain? Yeah, I haven't been doing this that long either. Only like 4 months or so.
Well, then I presume
So we're gonna try Fire Giant. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I've been making jokes about how every time somebody asks me how I'm doing, the first thing my brain thinks about is the run. And I'm trying to distract myself from doing that, but no, the run's going great. Life is great. I got a single cycle Radon this morning, which is like all I can ask for. And hopefully Fire Giant goes smooth. Fire Giant can be a real pain in the ass. That did not go as planned. Thank you for the GG, Vulcan. That was a very sloppy GG, but I'll take it. We're moving. We're moving. I'm very interested in Night Rain. Oh, now you're sad? That's how most lore is in this game, tune up.
Ice world and death. Are you to commit?
What is console exclusive, Captain? Man, my phone is just blowing up and I do not know why. Thank you on the GGs, Waffle. Okay, hopefully we get a decent Godskin duo. What was that little thing I got stuck on? The Night Rain beta. Yeah, honestly, I didn't sign up for the Night Rain beta because while the beta sign up was going on, I was like, admittedly being kind of pessimistic about the whole thing. And it took me a while to get optimistic about it. So by the time I was like optimistic and like, yeah, it's from Soft, let's do this, sign up was already over. So I'm gonna just kind of stay like I did with Elden Ring, just kind of in the shadows, and I will experience launch like everybody else does. I can see that, Tuna, because they are kind of a similar size and stature to the other gladiators that wear those helmets with the serpents on them. Yeah, because I was very skeptical when I first heard about it being a roguelike and all that stuff. I was very skeptical, but I'm starting to understand, I think, what FromSoft is doing here. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Thank you, Legend of Waffles. I did goof up some of my menuing. I can fix it when I land. Cool. Thank you for the GGs, everybody. That was a sub 60. That was my first, I think my first sub 60 Godskin duo. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe here. That is a gold duo. That is a gold duo. I forgot to armor up, but it's too late now. That was almost really bad. Thank you.
Come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. We as our helps for us as we continue to struggle. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Thank you for the GGs, everybody. I might level up here. Are you not gonna? There we go.
Grave tarnished. Thy strength befits a crown.
Thank you, Vulcan. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, J Lodi. How's it going, J Lo? Thanks for the good luck, Shifty. No! We're still good. We're still good. I golded Giga Chad. We're still good. We're still good. Yet. Didn't get Golden Vow. Oh no. Please don't die. Please don't die. One, 10, 50 fucking 4. Let's go. One, 10, fucking 54. Let's go. Let's go. That's a fucking 10-minute PV. That's a fucking 10-minute PV. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I gotta go back for the official time. I gotta go back for the official. Okay, so we got to Alt F4. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's boot it back up. One, 10, 54. Yeah, dude, I got Godskin Duo at like 54 minutes or something, didn't I? I mean, at 58 or something. No, it was, see, I got Safety Grace at 58:34. So that means like it was like a 57 Godskin Duo. 56, maybe 56-minute Godskin Duo. Yeah, sorry, Jinx. But that, dude. Woo! Yeah, so first run of the day was a 10-minute PV, dude. Yeah, it was definitely a sub 1 hour. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to close my splits out. Thank you, Captain. Godskin Duo was 57.29. So I died a couple times to Radon. There were 2 deaths to Radon. High score, is that good? But yeah, I died a couple times to Radon. No death to Morgoth. No death to Fire Giant. It was a slow Fire Giant, but a decent Fire Giant. That was a gold Godskin and a gold Godfrey. Giga Chad.